Honestly, the Lord's been working in my heart the last week, and I just decided, you know what? We're gonna just have a sit-down conversation today. Grab a cup of coffee. We're gonna get into it today. Hopefully this will encourage your heart, and I apologize already for the children in the background. It is loud up in here, but welcome to the chaos. Let's get into it. I had a video, literally 23 minutes long, that I had edited for you guys. The week before last, I guess it was, I had a video where I did a list of my favorite high protein options, and it really popped off for me. I have a very small channel. I have not even reached 1,000 subs yet. For me, that video popped off, and you guys really liked it because y'all gave it a lot of thumbs up. I had a lot of y'all subscribe to my channel. So if you came from that video, like, I am so thankful that you're here. Truly, it has brought me so much excitement and joy and just rejuvenated my energy for this channel. I am a new YouTuber, so editing a video, goodness, down to 23 minutes and then putting all the B-roll and everything in it, that was not a quick endeavor. I definitely spent a lot of time and put a lot of effort into it. Like I said in the beginning of this video, I also did a thumbnail for it. That takes a lot of time. I am not a graphic design person, so all that to say, I was committed to putting out this video, and I just did not have a peace about it. I talked a lot in that video about how I want to lean out for an upcoming wedding, about macros and where I was with that, how I calculated all that. And that's fine, but I found that it was too restrictive, and it was leading me to a place mentally that was not pleasing to the Lord. And so I'm going to discuss that with you a little bit today, but I just want you to know that this decision to put this video out definitely came with a high cost because I had already put a lot of time into the other one. I also want to say that I take it as a very high responsibility what I put out into this YouTube space. I do not consider myself an influencer or like to have a platform, but I do know that I am investing time and I'm speaking to a lot of y'all, and I get your comments, and that's very encouraging to me to see that my words have encouraged you. That is the basis of this channel, is to encourage you, to share my journey with you guys in motherhood, but specifically in weight loss. I don't want to just put things out into the YouTube space just to be consistent, because my goal is to put out a video a week. I don't want to just be consistent to be consistent. I want to actually have something worth saying to you and you investing your time in, that hopefully you're going to walk away encouraged and know that I value your time and that I'm sharing something that is worthwhile. I just want you to know, though, I scrapped the video not because the content necessarily wasn't good, but one, because it didn't reveal like where my heart is in this very moment, and the Lord had changed some things in me, but also too, because I want to encourage and put things out into the world that I know is going to be helpful for you, whether that's you can hopefully relate in some way or it's tips and tricks that I've learned. But that is why I ultimately decided to not put out the original video, and we're going to go with this one. My video topic that I ended up scrapping was different ways that ChatGPT has been helping me in my weight loss journey as a busy mom. Great topic. It's a very relatable topic right now, this day and age, ChatGPT, whether you love it or hate it, whatever side of the fence you are on. My personal belief is it can be a tool that we use for good, or it can be a tool that, yes, absolutely can be used for bad. For way you think about it, it's not going away. Don't take this the wrong way. I'm not trying to say like we might as well just join them, but if it's going to benefit my life in some way, and I'm not making it an idol, I'm not making it a God, I'm not making it the voice of God. There are so many things that we have to be careful with, but there were ways that ChatGPT was literally helping me in the specific area of my weight loss goal. So I was talking about the different ways that it had helped me. One of the ways that I discussed in that video was I decided to have it help me track my macros, give me a custom macro plan, and then help me know what I need to do, because my goal was to lean out for a wedding that I'm going to be in at the end of September. I felt like, I spent all this time building muscle. I've definitely put on muscle, which is not like a flex, pun intended. It is more so like just a awesome byproduct of consistency. It's not me. I mean, I am showing up, I'm doing the work, but like somebody else is programming this program for me and my body is responding. And so like, awesome, wonderful. We want to be strong. We want to be healthy. I just got into this like mode of I want to lean out so I can look really good. It had become a grind and had gotten me to a place unhealthfully in my thinking. And I'm going to share the verse that like really gave me this aha of like, oh yeah, that's what's felt off, because I could feel in my spirit that something was off. I couldn't like really verbalize or understand mentally like what exactly was off, but I had basically asked ChatGPT to help me learn how to lean out. I had a specific amount of weight I wanted to lose by a specific date because this wedding is coming up, right? I asked it like, okay, if this is the end date and this is how much I want to lose, how many calories should I be eating? Give me a custom macro situation. And it did, but I was finding it to be super restrictive. I decided for this season, like I cannot continually be at this extreme weight loss bracket for multiple weeks on end because it was making me feel very, very defeated. It was too extreme, especially comes around, hormones and like a certain time of the month, there is just, it's too restrictive. And I found myself being so frustrated, so down on my body. Let me get into the verse for today so that it makes more sense of where I'm going with this. So this morning, I am continuing a little study that I'm doing through Romans. I particularly got to the verses of chapter 1. I'm only in chapter 1, by the way, but chapter 1, verses 18 through 23. This was the verse that I was like, oh man, like this is what the missing piece was. Verse 21, for though they knew God, they did not glorify him as God or show gratitude. Instead, their thinking became worthless and their senseless hearts were darkened. So the part specifically that was so impactful here was, for though they knew God, they did not glorify him as God or show gratitude. First of all, this applies to so much more than weight loss, but first of all, we can know God, like we can know so much of the word, of doctrine. We can listen to sermons. We can sit in Sunday school every day of our lives. And yet if we're not like knowing God and glorifying him and enjoying him, like, do we really know God? I can dig into the word and want to learn because it makes me feel good. Like, oh, I'm checking the box. I'm doing my quiet time. I am gaining more knowledge and it is penetrating my heart. But is it truly like me reading the word and then turning around? Am I truly glorifying God and am I enjoying him? And so first of all, that was convicting in itself. But the part that really, really, really stood out to me was when it said, for they knew God, they did not glorify him or show gratitude. So they did not show gratitude. Like, wow, I have not been grateful in so many ways in my life, but specifically, very, very specifically with my body. I have not been grateful for what God has given me. I've not been grateful for what my body looks like right now, right? This time and moment in history, like I'm not thankful for it. I'm constantly like, man, if I could just lean out, then I could see all the work that I've been doing. My face wasn't so puffy. Like there's so many things that I mentally struggle with. And instead of having gratitude, I was just complaining, honestly. The real raw truth of it is I was complaining. I am very convicted of that. And I don't want to continue in that pattern anymore. I'm very committed right now to enjoying my relationship with the Lord and glorifying him, but also to have gratitude. Ultimately, this channel right now is about weight loss and my weight loss journey. When you're trying to grow a YouTube channel, you have to pick a niche and settle into that niche. All I talk about here is weight loss, but I want you to know, like, my life is so much more than just weight loss. I hope for this channel is that you can see that I am a woman of faith. I'm a mom, but I am on a weight loss journey. And hopefully what I'm sharing is encouraging you. Hopefully I am giving you some tips and tricks that are helping you. I want to share some more recipes that are working for me. I don't want you to walk away from my channel and think, man, all she thinks about is weight loss, because really, truly, when it comes down to it, like, we are not taking these bodies with us when we die. Our bodies, this is just a shell. It is a very, very, very secondary thing these bodies and how we steward them. Like, yes, my body is a vessel that carries me to be able to do the things that God has called me to do. And ultimately, when I did elderly in-home healthcare, I learned through that, like, I can either age gracefully and have strength and stamina, or I can be almost like an invalid in bed and have to have somebody help me. Now, there's things that are outside of our circumstances, but like, I want to steward my body and keep it strong so that I'm capable to do whatever God calls me to. That is the should be the motivation and the motivating factor for all that I do, for my body. Where I was getting muddled was getting caught in this loop of like, I want to lose weight and I want to look good. And that's not where I want to be, first of all. Second of all, I was in that place of ungratefulness and complaining. And that's truly not where I want to be, because that's not what God has called me to. I just want you to know, like, yes, this channel is about sharing my weight loss journey, but if our hearts are not right with the Lord, it doesn't matter if we have the perfect physique. Like, we are decaying daily in these bodies, and this is literally just a show, Lord. So yes, I'm going to continue to share all the things, and that is what this channel is about weight loss. But ultimately, like, that is a very, very secondary issue, is our bodies. Real quick, what's next on this journey? And I have some next steps that I'm going to try out this next month as far as how I am going to reach my weight loss goals, because legitimately, I do have weight to lose. Legitimately, I need to have some type of help and balance in my nutrition, because I have it really, really well down, the habit of daily workouts. I love to move my body. I love to get in, my daily steps and all that. That is not a struggle for me. The struggle and the sticking point is the nutrition aspect. I'm going to try a few things out because I don't want to share things before I know that they're working. And this is something I'm wrestling with and working out with the Lord. So if you pray for me in that, I would really, really appreciate it, because I do believe that this is a spiritual matter. This is something that I have wrestled with all my life, honestly. And I've had seasons where I've done really well. I've had seasons where I've not done well. Yeah, it's just, that is what it is. But I am committed to continuing to wrestle with this and work this out. That's what I want to leave you with, is if you're in the same season, like, don't give up. We are going to figure out what pleases the Lord in our nutrition, in our healthy habits. And we are going to get there, because we have not been given a spirit of fear. That's the verse. That's where I'm going with this. But I was going to say, like, we're not made to be constantly in bondage to food or bondage to wanting to look a certain way. Like, there is freedom, and I feel like I haven't like quite tapped into that yet, but I am committed to working this out with the Lord and getting to a place of like, I have balance, I have joy, and that it's something that's sustainable. So like I said, I have a game plan for this coming month of what I'm going to do. But until I know that this is like really what's working for me on many, many different fronts, like not just physically, but also spiritually, I don't want to quite share it yet. But that's where I'm at right now. And I want to continue doing more helpful videos like this. So hopefully some more like list videos, because obviously y'all like list videos, and some like sharing my heart videos, some nutrition videos. If you have like something you want to see or want me to talk about, would you please share it down in the comments? Because I'm always trying to think like what would bless and encourage those who are watching. And if you have something that you're like, yeah, that's something I want you to talk about, then definitely let me know. If anyone else is watching and you're feeling very, very burned out from trying to do it perfectly, and you're finding yourself being super critical, you're finding yourself having a spirit of complaining, know that you're not alone. And I pray that this encouraged you. I pray that this gave you maybe some peace to pause and to ask the Lord, like, what is next? What do you have for me? Because this is obviously not working. It is okay to press pause. It is okay to reassess. This is a lifelong journey of being healthy and also following Jesus. Like, it is not we get to a certain spot and we've got it all figured out. Hopefully with nutrition, we're going to have some some more details figured out here soon, or at least I will. If that's you, like, just know there's so much grace to just pause. And I think it's a really beautiful place, honestly, to be like, Lord, I don't know what I'm doing, and like, help me. Because ultimately, that is really the attitude we're supposed to have for everything in life, is like, Lord, I'm only here because of you, because of your goodness, because of your grace, and, help me. Something I want us to all think about, and I literally have a note card, it's over here, of this question on it, but I have this verse, which is Romans 1, verse 21, and then I have some questions right now, but I just wanted that visual reminder to take with me so that I can ask myself, am I glorifying God? Like, am I glorifying God in my eating? Am I glorifying God in my thoughts? Like, just in all different areas. Like I said, it doesn't just apply to weight loss. Like, weight loss is such a small portion of our lives. Where am I glorifying God? Am I glorifying God? Am I enjoying him? And where is my attitude? Like, is it one of gratitude and thankfulness? Is it complaining? And I had to do a real heart check today and say, it has been some stinking thinking, as Miss Joyce Myers would say. It has been some stinking thinking, and I had to really bring that before the Lord. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. I hope that I feel like my thoughts were a little jumbled in this video, but hopefully it made sense and it was a clear message to you. As you can hear, my child is getting to the end of her patience. So I'm going to go take over and get my children fed some lunch. Thank you so much for watching. If you haven't yet, please subscribe and like this video and leave me a comment down below. I would love to know if this encouraged you in any ways. But until next time, have a wonderful day ahead.